It's Friday. It's time for movie news with the Louz.
There's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Really? I thought you were going to say there's not anything to talk about.
No, there's lots of stuff to talk about.
Okay.
So, first of all, out this weekend, the much anticipated Cocaine Bear. Now, normally we would show a preview. This movie's a little edgier, and we didn't want to, offend anyone.
Of course not.
But this movie is directed by Elizabeth Banks, who I absolutely love, and it's inspired by a true story from 1985. This drug runner had a crash landing on his plane, and some product fell out, and the bear ingested it. This is based on a true story. I'm serious.
Wow.
In real life, the bear did not make it.
Oh, no.
But he lives on in taxidermy.
Spoiler.
He lives on in taxidermy infamy. But now where it went a little askew with Elizabeth Banks is she made it kind of this wild action flick. So what I love about it, though, is a couple of things. One, it's Ray Liotta's final role before his untimely death. And so many great stars: Kerry Russell, Margot Martindale, Jesse Tyler Ferguson, who I absolutely love from Modern Family. And the thing is, it's different. It's new, it's original, so that's what's really exciting. And Elizabeth Banks knew it was a risk going so crazy. However, it's getting 71% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Seriously?
And I will let you know because I'm seeing it this afternoon.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I have a little party going. Yeah.
Okay.
And then also out, this came out of nowhere, Jesus Revolution, starring Kelsey Grammer. It's the true story of a national spiritual awakening in the early 70s. I can tell you the soundtrack is spot on. I mean, when you start a movie preview with Free Ride, that just makes me happy. And Kelsey Grammer, I know there's the reboot of Frasier. I didn't know he had time to make a movie. So it just looks really great, and Kelsey Grammer's the pastor, which, I mean, you should probably see it because of your grandfather.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm saying this one, of all the movies you talk about, this looks right at my alley then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And at the Moxie, it's Oscar time. Women Talking. If you missed this movie, it is very heavy. However, it is really good. Sarah Polley wrote and directed it. The whole table was next to me at the Critics' Choice. Claire Foy was amazing.
You know what I call it, because of Chelsea Handler. I call it Women Talking in a Barn.
Yeah. Chelsea Handler made this joke about James Cameron having so much money to make Avatar, and then Women Talking was filmed in a barn, which is true. But the stars are incredible. Like I said, Claire Foy, Frances McDormand, it's just great. And then also, I love it when the Moxie shows us categories we don't usually get to view. They've got the Oscar-nominated animated shorts. Hardly ever do these make it to the big screen, so that's really fun. If you're wanting to catch up, if Cocaine Bear is not your thing, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania led the box, which I hated to say, I didn't love it, but I do love Paul Rudd, and I know his next project will be amazing.
I will interject and say producer Jake liked it.
He did?
Yes, he did. And producer Charlie.
What?
I'm just
I
saying.
gotta talk to I will say Michelle Pfeiffer and Michael Douglas were amazing. They were great in it. Avatar: Way of the Water, it is visually spectacular. And Magic Mike's Last Dance, please don't be your last dance, Mike. It was fun, okay? The dancing was amazing. And then if you've not seen A Man Called Otto, it finally went over the $100 million marker. This is Tom Hanks.
Oh, wow.
It is a great movie, and it's dwindling down on its showtimes because it came out early January. So, but it is a sweet movie. It's so heartwarming. I loved it. And it was in my top 10 of last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So also this Sunday night, the Screen Actor Guild Awards are on, which they're a little bit hard to find this year because they're on Netflix's YouTube channel.
What?
So, I know they're not on network.
That's too hard to find.
Luckily, hopefully,
Oh, here,
maybe.
let's take a look
I love
at
this.
that. Yeah, there we go.
That maybe you can cast your YouTube to your TV or something like that,
I can, I just don't want to.
I want it
I know.
to be.
You know?
TBS dropped us too, so the Critics' Choice. So for movie, we have Babylon. That's with Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie. Banshees of Inisherin. Not a movie for everyone, but very, very cleverly written. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I know you were very close
Jamie
to
My
them.
table.
Lee Curtis, right? Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yes, and Michelle Yeoh, and The Fabelmans, which is Steven Spielberg, Michelle Williams, in one of the finest performances ever. And then I just mentioned Women Talking. Then I've got some TV ones that you're pretty excited about.
This
just
is a hard
talking.
one. Yeah. I already know what's going to win, I think.
I mean, this one will win.
Yeah.
I love this. I love this. I love this. I know this probably shouldn't be in the comedy category, but I love the show.
I would say of these is between Abbott and The Bear, because The Bear's been winning a lot of awards.
Yes.
But I think people love Abbott for its diversity and great writing. It's
and
hilarious.
I love that it's on a network.
Yeah.
You know?
Network show.
And then we have dramas, which
Better Call
yes. I don't watch. I know you love.
I love it.
yes.
I will
don't
tell
even
you,
know.
the bottom three I love.
This one needs to have a final out.
Are you excited about
Because-
his new show too?
Yes.
His new show? Okay.
If Bob Odenkirk is on screen, I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Because he's amazing. But that's a straw. And I do love, Jason Bateman should be commended for this show. And the early scenes were shot at Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah. By the way, I did love the ending of Ozark. I thought the ending was good.
Oh,
It was
I did too.
excellent.
I
thought
did
the
too.
ending- But I love Severance. I love
Yeah.
The Crown. And I adore The White Lotus. You know
Yes.
how I feel about The White Lotus.
And I beg the question, is Jennifer Coolidge really gone from the
I'm
show?
hoping and praying for prequel.
Did we really see? Well, I don't want to spoil it if people aren't caught up, but
By the way, I'm going to wrap on this.
Oh,
I did see an
great.
article that said Bette Midler said she would love to star in White Lotus 3. We could
Yes.
get a bet, just saying. All right, be sure to follow Chris on all her social media as well. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the Price Cutter Deli right after this. That would be amazing.
Amazing.
In the White Lotus.